boys. Oh. All-American Prepper coming at you from the bunker. Had a rough day, people. Had a rough day. So, please excuse me if I got a little attitude. But it is what it is. I reckon so. And, just had a rough day. But, okay. This is the deal. Excuse me. Israel, Iran, Russia, Ukraine, China, Taiwan, you name it, it's happening. Americans on the verge of civil war. Global conflict is imminent. So, while I'm waiting for people to get in here, for people that's going to catch the rewatch, you know, what are you doing to get ready? You know, I mean, are you ready for this global conflict? Because it's going down, man. Like I said, Israel, Iran, Russia, Ukraine, China, Taiwan, America with its NATO involvement, hurricanes acting weird, fixing to be global shortages with this big strike. I mean, are you ready? Are you ready for this ride? Are you ready for this ride? Because I'm telling you, I mean, unless you're a multi-millionaire, I don't think that you can truly be physically ready. So, hey, DT, good to have you. So, good to have you. Got a channel member in here. Awesome. Fantastic. I'm gonna starting tomorrow. I'm going to start doing the workout videos for the Tactical Athlete series, because we are on the verge of just global conflict, man. I mean, there's no way around it. Like I said, you know, just the whole world is staging for war. And in America, you know, not many people are signing up. So they are going to have to do the draft. There's no way around it. And, you know, they're going to be drafting our children. So, what are you doing to get ready for, you know, your age, your situation, your standing in the world? What are you doing to get ready? Me, I'm working on my physical fitness, trying to get, you know, any medical needs taken care of. Like, I have a tooth that I got to get pulled, because you don't want a tooth to go septic. You know, that could take you out. And, you know, America is a gun culture, so there will be a lot of small arms casualties. So, you know, stay physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. That is a great answer. I tell you what, that wins the freaking internet. That is a great answer. And I will tell you, you can see I almost got 22,000 subscribers. I'm been on YouTube for 8 years, and we have a winner. That is a great answer. Straight up. Those answers that clear and that good are rare. So, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Dang. That's refreshing, because I have had a really rough day. A lot of stress, a lot of BS, and to have my second answer, first I had a channel member, yes, and then second, someone come along with some good truth, logic, and common sense answer. That's fabulous, man. I mean, what? We are off to a good start. Now, I'm sure, because I don't have mods in here yet, I'm sure we're going to get some trolls in here, and I just try to ignore them, but man, that's refreshing. Thank you for that answer, by the way. You are on the right track. Here's to you. Good old coffee. But that's a great answer. So, you're spot on, man. That's pretty much what I'm doing. Getting physically fit. Working on my mental health, because, I do suffer from PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. I do have to deal with that. That I do have to live with. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. They say there's no cure for it, but there's managing it. And without all these crazy medications, okay? Because that's another thing, with all these shipping people going on strike, we are going to have issues of getting medicine, of virtually anything and everything that we need is going to be an issue of getting. And it's all according to how long this thing drags on. If it's over quickly, that would be great. But if it drags on for a little while, that's not going to be good. That's all we need is logistics problems. With all this going on in the world, now we're going to have problems getting our freight unloaded, our ships unloaded with stuff we need, such as medicine. They don't make much of that in America. That's made elsewhere and shipped over here. Hey, what's going on there, Aaron? And so we're just what all's up, man? That's the question. What is everyone doing to get ready for this global conflict? And me, I'm working on my physical fitness. I'm working on getting this PTSD under control. Working on natural remedies for it, because the over-counter medication, now that we're going to have a logistics problem, because there's no telling how long this strike is going to last. There really isn't. And the way things have been going, I don't see anything ending well lately. Oh, Norman, all right. It's all part of their agenda. Yes, it is. Man, I got a mod in here too. Great. I got a mod in here, and my mods, they know. They're on point. It's all part of their agenda. That's what I said from the get-go about this strike. I'm like, there's more to it. I believe that the leaders, the elite leaders of the strike, they're behind, this is all planned out. It's more than just money. Because usually strikes are about people want more money. Well, I believe this one is literally another crippling blow to America's infrastructure. This is going to cause more problems, more logistical problems, And Little Miss Prepper, are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing Rumble.
Oh, and I have a Rumble channel, by the way. It's my backup channel, just in case YouTube, does me like Facebook did. Yeah, I'm permanently kicked off Facebook, but I have a Rumble channel, All American Prepper, and the number 13. So yeah, stock up now, everyone. That's a mod. That's my mods. Stock up now, folks. You need to stock up on what you need now, because there's no telling how long this strike is going to go on. And with a lot of people, it's about, people are not making a living wage anymore. It costs so much that it's hard to make a living wage. And I know, because I'm a bouncer. I work as a bouncer. I'm head of security at the largest club in Hillsborough County. My dad is dying of cancer with the Agent Orange. And so he will not allow hospice to come out here and take care of him. He will not allow the VA to come out here and take care of him. He did 3 tours in Vietnam. The first one he was drafted. The other 2 he volunteered for. Well, he got overexposed to the Agent Orange. It's to keep us down. Man, we got some good people with some good answers here tonight. Yes. So there's a world of hurt coming. And my dad, 3 tours in Vietnam, and the Agent Orange it's crazy. He literally got killed in Vietnam, but he lived all these years later, and now the Agent Orange, and they proved it, that the Agent Orange is what's doing him in. And not only that, that was in his bloodstream when I was brought about. So, yeah. And then, I had a heat stroke in Afghanistan. So, if I have pronunciation problems, it's because I wasn't very smart. And I was in 140-degree weather. And instead of drinking water, I was drinking Red Bull with body armor on. And I was a heat casualty. And I literally had to, everything else works fine. Everything else is great. But I had to learn how to talk again. That was the only thing. And so I do have pronunciation problems. So if I mispronounce someone's name, or I'm sorry, I don't mean to. It's just that heat stroke messed up my speech part. But other than that, everything seems to work okay. I mean, I'm fit for battle. Hey, just Timmy. Hey, good to have you. And damn, there comes that M-I-L-O. You know how to pronounce that? M-I-L-O? Well, anyway, MILO-ROSCOE. But it's that right there. Milo. Okay, welcome, Milo. I hope I got it right. Milo. My wife helped me out with that. But here I am, and I'm okay though. Don't get it wrong now. I live in an 8x10 shed. One of those you see on the side of the road, buy here, pay here. I bought it, put it on family property. I had it paid off in 2 years, and I built it into a bunker. So I got it wrapped. I poured a concrete footer around it, laid block, and then rebarbed and concrete all the way around. So when these hurricanes come through and tear everything up around here, this shed stands and I'm good. So there's that. But I am taking off work. I have no choice. My dad will not let the VA come out and take care of him. He will not let hospice do it. It's virtually me, my wife, and my children. And that's it. And he has a cousin that comes out occasionally, and a nephew, But it's mostly on me, My wife, she works, okay? And my job is waiting for me. And, there's a good and a bad side to it. Is when my dad goes down, permanently, then I'll be back at work full time. The VA is shady as hell. Killed my uncle. He went for in a routine removal and died on the table. Yep. That's the VA for you. And I'm sick of them lab ratting our soldiers. I'm sick of it. And not only that, too, I'm sorry to hear that too, Milo, by the way. I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm tired of them lab ratting our soldiers, by the way. And, my daughter, even one of my daughters, she did time in the military also. So, but the VA is just a mess. They're not taking good care of the people. It's just a mess. So, but to stay on topic, because I'm real bad about that, is, we got all this stuff. How much time did you spend in? I haven't spent no time in jail. What, one night? Maybe? I haven't spent no time in jail. I'm not a freaking inmate. Now, I don't judge nobody. I do know people that has done prison time, but I haven't ever spent no prison time, or I spent maybe one night in jail, and was it aggravated battery? But that's it. So yeah. He served in the military. Yeah. I didn't serve no time, man. Are you kidding me? And my dad served in the military. He's never been in prison. Alright? I don't even think my dad's ever even been in jail. Now, being raised my dad is like being a dang old inmate. That's a fact. Okay? Because my dad is a hard ass. So, maybe if I appear to be an inmate or something, that's because my dad raised me hard, bud. I mean, when summer came along, when everybody was like, yay, summer, I was like, shit. I had to go work the tobacco fields in Georgia and bring the money back home to support the family. Okay, so yeah, there's that. But no, I ain't no convict. Although, like I said, people make mistakes. There's good people end up in prison, and there's bad people end up in prison. I don't judge nobody. I don't have the right to judge no one. I don't do it. So, there's that. But I'm trying to get ready, you know, physically, mentally, grow the right plants, food, making my food, my medicine, you know. Like, I grow guavas, which they taste really great, and I trade those with a neighbor of mine for eggs. That way I don't have to raise chickens. My neighbor raises the chickens, and I trade the guavas for eggs. And I grow these, and I'll trade these for eggs. And my wife, she raises rabbits. And I got a hog dog. I catch a lot of hog. There's a lot of wild hog out here. They're a nuisance. There's so many out here. So I catch hogs and I eat them. And I got a really good butcher that makes really good sausage. And so when I get a hog, I just, you know, he cleans them so well. I'm like, look, just keep however much meat you want. Just give me enough to get by, you know, because I do live in this 8x10 shed. I don't have room for a refrigerator. Okay, I don't use refrigeration. Now I run off solar, and I do have an air conditioner. Okay, because this is Florida, man. It gets hot. But I got an air conditioner, but no refrigeration. I don't use a refrigerator, no freezer. I don't do that. But I do have I got just enough solar to run that air conditioner, but it won't run it full time. Just, I'll run it when it's really hot. But other than that, no. And everything in here, you know, runs off 12 volts. Everything's rechargeable. I live, sorry about that. I'm charging this phone up right now, that's why it's falling over. I live within my means, you know. I mean, golly, everything's so expensive, you know. I can barely make my motorcycle payment. I don't have a car. I ride a motorcycle because, you know, I can't afford a car. I'm just a bouncer, okay? You know, I'm a glorified babysitter. So, there's that. And I got this channel where I teach people how to live off the land. You know, the core value of this channel is how to survive on little or no money. For instance, you know, I hunt hogs. That's my major source of meat. Or I fish and I forage. There's just a lot of plants in Florida that you can forage, and they're great, and there's no pesticides on them, and they're organically grown, and so they're healthy and they're free. That's the thing about forage. I have a whole playlist of a lot of videos of me just going out here on this 5 acres and picking weeds and cooking them and eating them, and I'm still alive, so there's that. All plants are edible one time. If you eat the wrong plant, it's your last time. But that's another way I'm preparing for this global conflict, is to live off the land, you know. And I was raised that way. Ever since I was just a little kid, when I came home from school, well, actually when my dad got home from work, he would either give me a .22 rifle or the fishing gear. And with a .22 rifle, he'd go, you go get something for supper, or we don't eat. And I would get something with that rifle. Rabbit, squirrels. And look, there was nothing that we wouldn't eat. Possum, armadillo, raccoon. We would eat anything. You know, and you know what's weird though is there's more deer now than there were then. Which I can't understand that. I think just more people hunted for meat than they do now. Because now there's deer I live in Florida. Yeah, the deers aren't real big, but there's a lot of them. Like, when my mom was alive, I lost my mom. I keep saying 6 months ago, but my wife corrected me. It's 9 months. Wow. But when my wife would drive my mother's truck, well, there's our deer meat, because every time she drove that truck, she'd hit a deer. And so they'd throw it in the back of the truck, and I would clean it. Yeah, rabbits are good eating, and they taste like chicken, just a little greasier. They're great. They're good eating. And Little Miss Prepper, she likes her rabbits, so normally I just get the pellet rifle and I just hunt wild rabbit and leave her rabbits alone. 2 reasons: because them dang rabbits eat a lot of food, and when I let her breed those rabbits, man, I'm having to spend money on rabbit food. No, I do grow sweet potatoes, and the rabbits really like the sweet potato leaves. But let me tell you what, you haven't had a good salad till you've had a sweet potato leaf salad. If you like salads, you pick the sweet potato leaves, and they make a really good salad. Yeah, they will eat your garden. Them rabbits will eat your garden up. That's another thing. When I catch them in my garden, these wild rabbits, swacka with the pellet gun, and I cook them out there on the grill, on oak wood. Good eating. Good. Now, Little Miss Prepper, she likes them in the crock pot, but I like them cooked on the open, on the grill out there on the wood. Ever make biscuits and rabbit fat? It's delicious for real. Yes. I can, I'm old country boy. Excuse me. I'm old country boy, so I know how to make some biscuits. And like, you can give me a bag of flour and some salt and pepper, and I'm good, man. Because rabbits, I'll batter that rabbit up and fry it. I'm good. And that's the wonderful thing about these hogs. There's a lot of food down here for these hogs, because every hog that I get has fat on it. And I'll render that fat down and use that to fry stuff in. And I mainly go for... Yeah, all right, awesome. I mainly go for the sows, the female hog, because the boar, for one, they'll tear my hog dog up. And there's so many hogs that I can literally sight hunt him. I leave him on the leash. There's so many hogs. I pick which one I want. I'll turn him loose and let him get that sow, because there's fat on that sow, and it don't have that taste, that testosterone boorish taste to it. They just taste better, and they got more fat on them. And I render that fat down, so when I get a rabbit, I trade something like this for a couple of eggs, because I normally would raise chickens, but I don't have to, because I got a neighbor that raises them, and so I let them deal with that, because I really don't like raising animals. Uh, it's just work. So it's a lot of work. I like hunting. You know, I don't like having to get up and feed and water and buy animal feed, and I don't like doing all that. I just like hunting. So I'll hunt me a rabbit and crack that egg and put some flour and roll that rabbit meat all in that flour and fry it in that hog grease, and got some good eating there, buddy. Do you make your own jerky? Yes, I do. I do. And I'll be honest with you, I make it two ways. One way is I cut it in strips and I use salt to pull the moisture out, and I slow smoke it. But I also have a dehydrator that I just hook up to my solar system, and I'll get that meat and soak it in soy sauce and teriyaki sauce and just use the dehydrator, and it works great, and it's really good. I love it. And then, because I don't use refrigeration, I'll put it like in a mason jar, and when I want something to taste really good, I'll get the rice out and I'll cook the rice. And when I'm cooking the rice, I'll open that mason jar up and pull me out some of that jerky and throw it in there. And that teriyaki or soy, whatever I soaked it in, releases out into the rice. That's some good eating. Then make a couple of biscuits and some gravy to go with it. What? That's good eating. Do you make your own jerky? Yeah. I make my own jerky, and I don't refrigerate it. That's a way to make your meat last longer, is to dehydrate it. Yep. Absolutely. And there's a couple of reasons why I don't use a refrigerator, honestly. Well, more than a couple. I'll go ahead and give you the rundown. One is because I want all my extra electricity to go to that air conditioner. Okay? Another reason is I'm a survivalist, I'm a prepper, and I do have PTSD, so I'm always waiting for something bad to happen. So if we have a solar flare or an EMP or anything happens, I'm not going to have to worry about a refrigerator full of stuff going bad. I don't have to worry about it because I don't use refrigeration. And you know, like, it was funny. One of my mods, I was talking about the power going out, and I was like, oh man, and if you had a whole freezer full of meat, and my mom was like, you're talking like having a whole freezer full of meat's a bad thing. Well, for most people it wouldn't be, but for me it would, because if I had a whole freezer full of meat and say the freezer broke down, well, then I would have all that meat that I would have to salt it and slow smoke it, and it would just be a lot of work, okay? And don't get me wrong now. Well, I'm lazy by nature, but I drink a lot of coffee, a lot of caffeine, okay? I do. So that puts some pep in my step. I drink some strong coffee, and I do drink a lot of caffeine. to where if I don't drink it, I'll get a headache. That's facts. I'm drinking coffee now. And also the room. You know, I live in an 8x10 shed. So, and I got 3 dogs in here. And a wife. And a queen size bed. And when I do, my phone, I'll fix it. When I do cook in here, I'm not the greatest. See, I don't have, like a lot of YouTubers, I don't have all that fancy equipment and stuff, okay? I just make do with what I got. But here's my indoor stove. This is it, folks. This is my indoor stove. And I hate using it because it uses too much electricity. But this, when I do cook indoors, it's just on this. But again, I'm aggravating the dog. I want to save that electricity for that air conditioner. Yeah, people forget just how good the simple things in life really are. They do. I live simple and I love it, man. Okay, I make that cowboy coffee on my stove with the old percolator. My coffee still has some grounds in it. Mine too. I do it 2 ways. Excuse me. Actually, the percolator is outside because it needs to be washed. So, I got my backup, you know. I got my instant coffee. And then I got my, I got my coffee I use in the percolator. Alright, so. And this coffee, my mom, she was what you call a hoarder, okay? She grew up really poor, okay? So, when she bought stuff like food and coffee, and she bought a lot of it, okay? So, literally, this is coffee. My mom has been gone now for, I didn't realize it was this long. I thought it was 6 months, but my wife informed me it's been 9 months. And I drank a lot of coffee, and I'm still, this is coffee my mom bought, and I'm still drinking it. And this is coffee my mom bought, and I'm still drinking it. And I drank a lot of it. So, you know, thank you, Mom. And I will be sad, you know, when that coffee's gone. I will be very sad. Okay. Hey, I'm drinking coffee while watching this. Awesome. Hey, cheers. Will you calm down there, dog? My dog kind of crazy. But I think an ant got him. Yeah, I'm drinking coffee too. Do you recommend for young people to join the military? No. No. Not now. Now, when I was young, the circle I grew up with, that was the only way you could go to college, really. You know, because I grew up poor. You know, we were all poor. But now, if you join the military, you are going to be in combat. And the coffee club. Oh, cool. Yeah, we're good with that, the coffee club. Yeah, not worth fighting for anymore. No, because if you join the military now, you are going to end up in combat. I can almost promise you that. And so, don't think you're just going to join the Army or, you know, the armed forces and get free college, because the way the world's going, you are going to end up in war. You are going to be literally fighting for your life. With what Iran did, do you think? Yes. Yeah. You got World War IV. Okay, World War III, yeah. We are in the beginning stages of World War III. We are. That's why, I don't know if you know this or not, but America has pushed through the legislation that the year 2025, they're even going to be drafting women. They've already pushed it through. So even women are going to be getting drafted. And 2025 is not that long away. And we are going to be at global conflict. We already are, really. With this stuff going on between Russia and Ukraine, and we're paying for that, financially. And it's a proxy war. And it's only a matter of time till it washes over. Yeah, we are in the beginning stages of World War III, in my opinion. Okay. On this channel, this is what you're going to get from me. The truth and logic and common sense. And what I mean by the truth, as in I'm going to tell the truth, unless charges are pending. Okay, but I always say that as a joke, and I'm going to be as logical as possible, okay, and as common sense as possible, all right? So, oh yeah, I love Brazil. I do jiu-jitsu, but I've been to Brazil, and I was like, I'm going to train in jiu-jitsu. I always end up at the beach messing with the girls. But that was when I was young. I'm too old for that now. I mean, I still do jiu-jitsu. I still even MMA fight. Yeah, I do. Because I work as a bouncer. I got to be able to handle my business. But I don't be messing with them girls where I bounce at and all. And I'm not going back. Brazil's beautiful, and I like it there. But I just don't foresee myself going back just because of the money, the money situation. Now, my sensei, his name's Marcus. If you go to my community page, you'll see him there. He comes to America, and I train under him and BJJ, and he's really good, and he's a real good friend, and just a real good man, and an awesome guy. I really love that guy, and he's a great instructor. All up in them cheeks. Oh, mercy. Let's try to keep it PG. But, it's late at night, but just be aware there are women on here and all, so let's just try to be cool, But, yeah, we are in the beginning of World War III. There's no doubt in my mind. And I feel that it is really going to pop off big time very soon. Very soon. I mean, there's already a lot of things going on with Russia and Ukraine. A lot of violence. A lot of blood. A lot of people being hurt in a bad way. I mean, you're on YouTube. You see the videos. It's bad. And it's going to get worse before it gets worse. And I don't care, what your political affiliation is. Because there's not no one man except for Jesus that can save us now. Yes, yeah, I get it, bud. You fear for your kids. I fear for my grandkids. Yep, absolutely. Man, I have to take a moment and pray, because I have 11 grandkids. Oh, man, that stresses me out. That they're going to get mixed up in this, and I hate it. War is horrible and ugly, and there's nothing romantic or cool about it. And PTSD is no joke to live with. And watching my dad go down from a chemical he was exposed to in a war almost 60 years ago. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. War is brutal, cold, and unforgiving. Spot on. Man, I'm really digging the chat tonight, man. Usually, there'll be trolls up in here and all, but got some good people digging the chat, man. I'm not for one side or other politically. You're either right or you're wrong. I agree with that. And I try to stay out of politics because they're either right or they're wrong. I mean, that's really all that it is. And our country is so divided that get the dog some water. The last thing we need is more division. And with politics causes division. Here, boy, there's some water. So, we need to get united and stop being. Let me see if we need to get united. You want some water, buddy? There's water right there, man. We need to get united and stop this division, man. We need to stop the division. We need to stop arguing about politics and who's right and who's wrong. And we need to come together as one nation. A house divided. Come here, boy. Come here. A house divided. Look at this big old boy. A house divided cannot stand, So, like this dog, he don't give a damn about politics. And I'm about like this old dog right here. I just want to live in peace and protect my family and eat me some good kibble every once in a while, And the other dog over here, he just wants to catch him a hog every once in a while. Watch out, you're going to get my phone cord, buddy. I've been saying that for years. I pledge allegiance to the flag. Yes, the United States of America, to one republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisibly, with liberty and justice for all. I should have took my hat off when I said that, but yes, absolutely. So we need to stop this division, man. I mean, in the end, if you're in America, and you're an American, watching this, then we're Americans. We need to take care of each other. We need to stop fussing and fighting and carrying on with all this division. And we need to help and care for one another. For instance, I have a friend of mine. A lot of his family lives in Georgia. Okay? And, I'm a prepper. all right, All-American prepper, and I had 21 5-gallon buckets full of canned food, because that canned food is basically a MRE, a meal ready to eat. You know, you don't have to cook it. You just open it and eat it. It's already hydrated. It's ready to eat. You know, of course, warming it up would make it better, a lot of it, but I also sent a lot of Spam and stuff and Vienna sausages, but I sent 21 buckets that he took up to his family, because all but one of their homes got flooded. Their whole freaking neighborhood got flooded out, and their family lived, you know, kind of hubbed up together, as families should. And in Georgia, you know, a lot of those families are tight, you know. It's just different there. And, because I have a lot of family that lives in Georgia. And now all 20 family members are staying in one house. They're all staying in one house. No disrespect indeed. We both differ countries, and I do hear your kind heart. Thank you. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Man, we're on a roll tonight. Good people, man. So I sent the 21 buckets of, here I am living in an 8x10 shed, you know, virtually penniless, because, you know, I had to take off work to take care of my dad, because he's dying of cancer, and he doesn't want hospice. He wants me, his son, to take care of him. And I get it, you know, I totally understand. And so and the women in the family, they can't pick him up when he falls, and he falls. So I pick him up, and literally he's just like 15 feet from where I'm at. I stay in the shed, he stays in the trailer, you know, and we live this way because I got PTSD really bad, so I have to have my own dwelling. And, you know, me and my wife stay here because I don't view women as threats when I wake up from a night terror, from a PTSD. But men, I can't live under the same roof as another man and sleep. I have night terrors, okay? I'll wake up covered in sweat, freaking out, really, you know. And it's just a dangerous situation. So I just stay over here in the shed, you know. And my dad's got dogs over there. His dogs bark a lot. But I can literally hear everything, you know. So if he falls, I can hear it. And there is, you know, he likes his peace and quiet. And so, you know, I give him his space. I'm taking care of him the best I can. Hey, good son of the desert, good morning. Good morning. Good to have you here, buddy. So, you know, been taking care of Dad. It's been a rough day, stressful day, but I finally did get me some sleep today. I'm going to get some more in a little while, but man, you know, being a caregiver is a lot of work. Very stressful. So, just taking care of my dad, you know, the best I can. That's all I can do. You know, he'll be joining my mother, and then, you know, I'll move on. Me and my wife will move on. We got a little pontoon boat that Good morning, everyone. And, wow, it's 10:20 where you're at? I have no idea what time it is here. Let me look and see. I'm in Florida, so let's see. In Florida, it's 1:20. Yeah, I'm in Florida. So it's 1:20 in the morning. Wow. October the 3rd, 1:20 in the morning. Didn't know that. Fix the alarm on this thing real quick. Pardon me. Oh, wow. What the hell's going on here? There's so much crap going on. I apologize. I'm just trying to work the bugs out of here. See what the hell's happening. Okay, there we go. So, what the hell? Okay, there we go. Alright. So, yeah, I'm just taking care of that. Arizona. Oh, you're in Arizona. Okay. Same here, son. Glad you're on now. I need sleep. I was the only mod in here for a while. Thank you, Nomad. Thank you for hanging in there, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate you. It's been really good. Tonight's been, really good. So thank you, Nomad. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you, Son of the Desert. Thank you so much, buddy. I need these mods. I need y'all. It's just, what the hell is going on with this phone here? Okay, there we go. I was just seeing what's going on. All right. So, yeah, here we are. I'm stressed. I can't sleep. I'm stressed. Because I know that any day now could be my dad's last, and it's really, really got me stressed out. My dad's my hero, and I lost my mom. I've been saying 6 months ago, but my wife said, no, it's 9 months now. So, 9 months? I can't believe it's been that long. So, I'm not ready to be an orphan, Thank you, Son of the Desert. Appreciate you, man. And thank you, Nomad, for hanging in there. I appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, you can hang if you got to, and if I get it, if you can't, I know how to kick people out of here if they get unruly. But it helps having mods, because I get aggravated with trolls. And that's the last thing I need right now is some troll aggravating me. But it is what it is. But I appreciate y'all being here, and any new people, if you could join the channel, that would be great. I'm like to see something positive in my life, and the channel is growing, so I at least got that going for me. We had that dang hurricane tear ass through here, but we got by pretty good. Yeah, no trolling here. We don't allow that. But a lot of limbs and all, and debris, but no one got hurt. Not where I'm at. Just, I had to get the chainsaw and clear the road, because we had a lot of trees down. Because the ground has been wet for a while. And we got a lot of oak trees out here. So when the winds from that hurricane come through here, it really put down a lot of trees. Combat X. I lost my dad recently. Hey, one day we all will be gone. Everything happens in God's order. I can't pronounce it. I am so sorry. I had a heat stroke. uh, WAHEGURUJI, God, will bless us all. Thank you. Thank you for that. Glad to hear you're doing good with the aftermath of the hurricane. Yeah. We dodged the bullet really good here. We just had a lot of downed trees, and everybody lost power but me, because I got solar. And I got enough sense to, if you have solar, get plexiglass and put it over your solar. That way when limbs fall or hail falls out of the sky, big old chunks of ice, if you got some good thick plexiglass over top of your solar panels, your solar will be just fine. Yeah, firewood for the next year, yeah. Yeah, today was pretty rough, but, every day that Dad's still alive, I'm thankful for, I get to talk to him some, he gets really aggravated real easy and all, and I visit him, talk to him for a little minute, and then, see if he needs anything, and so it's a rough situation, but it's all part of the plan. Thank you, TTV. Thank you for that. It's all part of the plan, So, I'm just dealing with it, and being able to talk, on YouTube like this, it helps a lot. Really, it does. And, you can see that I am emotionally struggling. I mean, I'm not freaking Superman, okay? I am emotionally struggling, and I'm tired, but I can't sleep. I'm too stressed out to sleep. And if I do sleep, it's only for like 20 minutes, then I'm awake. I'll sleep for 20 minutes, then I'm awake. It's a mess. It is a mess. So, I appreciate y'all sticking around and listening to me. I got a super chat. Oh, no, okay. You about got me all excited, man. But I know you would if you had a buddy. I know you would. I appreciate it, man. I got excited. I do need dog food, but it is what it is. I'm just glad y'all are here listening. It helps. It really does. And I don't know. It just helps, And then I sit here and play around with these weights a little bit. It's not much weight at all, but I hurt my shoulder a while back and so I'm going to be doing a series of tactical athlete, and it's not to be all muscled up, but to be tactically fit. And I got to rehab this shoulder, just moving this weight around, this lightweight. I got stuff hanging from the ceiling, and I got this dang old place back. It just helps rehab my shoulder. I'm just slowly building them tendons and stuff back. I heard it a long time ago. I actually got caught in Americana and was being a knucklehead and wouldn't tap and got stuff tore all up. Yeah, I do everything I can to help my dad out. I really do. I do his laundry. My wife, cooks. We do a lot. And yeah, just spend time. Son of Dinner said, I just spent 2 grindstoneministries.com for the people in Tennessee. Have saved up a little, then I'll drop some. Oh, thank God we're back. My internet's been acting weird. I heard that we had a Class X solar flare going on, so my internet's been acting weird. How do you get mod? My wife has, I don't know how to do that. My wife mods people. So, you just hang in here, and, she... Well, like I said, I'm just going to be honest on this channel, man. I'm just tight, man, Would be cool if you could raise my price of 70, but then I would lose all my customers. Yeah. I mean, God, I would love to get a super chat. I got to get some dang dog food, man, and I can't feed these dogs any more hog meat. The vet has gotten on to me about doing that. It's bad for their pancreas, and so I fed on some eggs today, and I regret that. Little Miss Prepper said, you feed these dogs no more eggs, because they have been stinking this place up. Eating them eggs, which eggs are good for dogs, but ooh, boy, they've been gassy. But hey, they gotta eat too. So it is what it is. What do you sell there, son of the desert? I see you're talking about, what is it that you sell? Is it something that I could put a link on the channel and you could sell here? Oh, the dogs? Sure. Here's the hog dog. Hey, boy. Hey. There's the hog dog right there. He's the one that catches the hogs. And there's just a mama's dog there. That was my mama's dog before she passed away. And so me and my wife, we keep care of the dogs. That was my mama's dog. He's a big old baby. And this one is my hog dog right there. So that's the dogs. And then little Miss Prepper, she got a little old piece of a dog that stays in the bed with her. They're both of these are boys, and the one that lays in the bed with her is a girl. So these are two boys, and then the other one's a girl. But the one is a half pit, half shepherd. That's the hog dog. That's the one that catches the hogs. The other one is a half Malamute, half shepherd. That was my mom's dog. But we take care of it now, since my mom passed away. And then the other dog my wife has had for a long time. That dog is old. But she's had that dog for a very long time. That's why it's laying in bed with her. It's just a little old dog. But yeah, this is a hog dog right here. He's a good boy. He catches them hogs. And then the other one, he's very protective, but he pretty much, hey, blue butterfly, hey, good to have you in here. And is your hog dog, yep, half shepherd, half pit. Yep, the hog dog is half German shepherd, half pit. Yep, you got a good eye for dogs, because that's what is, half German shepherd, half pit. But man, will he catch a hog. That dog will catch a hog like wow. But down here, there's so many hogs. Audio is in and out. Yeah, the sun's acting weird, man. It's going. The sun's been acting weird. Today we had a Class X solar flare. So that's been causing the sun to act weird. And oh, your audio seems to be fine there, Blue Butterfly. Cool. When that solar flare was at its peak, it totally shut down the internet out here. We need to get him a super chat. That would be awesome. I would appreciate that. That would be great. Because I need to get some dog food, man. It is what it is. I can't feed these dogs no more eggs. My wife is going to kill me because they're gassing up the place. But thank you for that, TTV. I appreciate you. Thank you. Mine too had a hiccup a few minutes ago, but it's all good now. Yeah, it's the dang it's solar flares. The sun's acting up. TTV 500 or 500. Yeah, right. That'd be what? Man, if I had a $500 super chat, I'd fall out on the ground, man. Somebody had to give me CPR. Yeah, got my old hog dog. He's good, boy. But I did get him that beef jerky that Cha-Cha had me get him. I did. Hey, you know, 40 or 50 be great, man. Shoot. 40, 50, $4, $5, man, hey, that'd be great. Are you kidding me? But, you know, it is what it is, man. I'm not going to beg, you know. It's the sun over Florida, not above Arizona. All America, I don't know, bud. I don't know. All I know is the sun been acting weird today. Oh, thank you, TTV. Wow. That. Man, wow. Thank you. Blue Butterfly 20. Yes. Yes. Yo, okay. Brim Smalls. Yo, big man, what's up? Son of Desert. I can help you count, TTV. Thank you, Son of the Desert. Son of the Desert knows my situation, so he's like, yeah. Like, no, I'm good, TTV said. I love y'all all, man. I appreciate y'all just for being here, really, and listening to me. It's nice to have someone to talk to, you know. Did I do okay with that earlier right place? Yes, yes. You did great, Blue Butterfly. Thank you. I'm pretty sure my wife handles most of that, so I'm just kind of confused. I've had a really rough day with, you know, Dad's. It's been rough, man. Yeah, you got to pay that rent. You got to pay that rent. You know, it's important to have somewhere to live. That's really important. I'm thankful just to have this shed to live in, honestly, but you know, I'm going to lose my shed when my dad goes. But luckily, I got somebody that's helped me out with the houseboat a lot. Hey, Blue Blutter. I'm having pronunciation problems again. Blue Butterfly 20. I get it, man. I don't know how anyone can make it on a fixed income as much as things are. Wow, man, it's crazy. Just turned on your channel. Do you have a bad storm in the area of... Yes, there is a storm kicking up out there. There sure is. My... My dogs fart like grown men. I breed pit bulls. I don't like them in the chain, so they live inside with me. Same here. These dogs, they stay in here, and I fed them some eggs today, and I've been paying for that. Yeah, 500 is good rent, man. Like, RB is rent's like $2K. Yeah, that's your typical Florida rent is over $2K, man. In Florida, it's crazy. I don't know how people are. I do not know how people are getting by. I'm struggling, and I don't have to pay rent like that, you know. I'm gonna be sad, you know. When I gotta move to the little houseboat that I'm making, but I'm also gonna be happy, you know. It's a double-edged sword. Just for damn roof over our head. It's crazy. It is. It is nuts, man. It's nuts. Yeah, corporate greed. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, TTV. And yeah, RB. Oh, God. RB Yard Song 099. Yeah, corporate greed, man. Because there is a lot of the corporations are buying up the homes and renting them out. That's a lot of that is going on now down here. Is there again, man? See, that's that. I don't know if that's the solar causing that. I don't know what in the hell. Ever since that Class X solar flare we had today, the internet been doing that. Yeah. So I'm just sipping my coffee. You know, I'm exhausted, but I just can't sleep. I'm just too stressed out. Just really stressed out, man. It is what it is, you know. I'm just gonna have to learn to deal with it. My eyes burn. I got allergies so bad. But lucky for me, see, Dad's supposed to be drinking this stuff. Well, actually, there's a tube, but he won't let me give it to him. Don't be sad, All-American Prepper. You believe in God. He'll take care of you and will point you in the right direction. He needs you for his work. Thank you, son of the desert. Thank you. You know what? Thank you for that. Thank you. Because my last few videos, I've been kind of hostile, you know, because I've just been so frustrated. But now I'm just calm and mellow, and thank you. I really did need to hear that. That's spot on. And this old boy here just can't get comfortable, man. You just need to chill out. I know you miss Mama. Yeah, that one was my mama's dog. What would you choose for your top 5 weapons and shift situation? That's a good question. Everything is situational. So, You know, what? Cha-Cha! Hey, Cha-Cha! Oh, been a kid in here? I didn't know there was a kid in here. Thank you, Cha-Cha, for handling that. I had no idea there was a kid in here. Wow! I don't know how that got past me. Thank you, Cha-Cha. I'm good to see you. Thank you for handling that. I got it set. How? See, I don't know how they get by. I guess they're using their parents' phone or something, because I got it set 18 or older. Oh, Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha. Oh, let me fix it. Cha-Cha's in the house. Thank you, Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha. I love you. I do. You're awesome. I've been wondering where, man. Cha-Cha's awesome. Wow. Thank you, Cha-Cha. Yeah, so the old boys, they just, I fed them some eggs today, and whoo, they've been gassing me up. Gassing me up. Little Miss Pepper, boy, she was like, what? Yeah, we tried to do a live with Moose Man earlier, but it just wouldn't let it happen. It just would not let it happen. But these things here that Dad's supposed to be putting in his stomach tube that he will not do, they actually don't taste that bad. Okay, let's see here. Okay, what is your primary home defense weapon? I would say my motion detect my lights. My lights. I have a motion sensor lights that let me know when anything's move out there. That would be my primary. Is the lights let me know when anything moves. And then the dogs. Oh, I'm definitely going to buy dog food with that, Cha-Cha. You know when you give me something for something, that's what it goes for. You know that. That's for sure. So I'm definitely... I promise you. I promise you I will buy dog food with that. Matter of fact, wish I knew where my Bible was. I'd put my hand on the Bible. I promise you I will buy dog food with that. I promise. You have my word. You have my oath that I will buy dog food with that. I promise. Son of the Desert Miner 9mm Freedom Seeds and a pack of Alaskan Huskies. Yeah. Yeah, Cha-Cha. You got my word. You got my oath. You got my promise that I promise you. I wish I could find a Bible, daggone it. That way you would know for facts. I don't know where my Bible is. Baby, where's the Bible at? I need a prescription anyhow. I know you got one close. I need a Bible. Boy, I tell you what, Cha-Cha, them jokers took some skin cancer off me, and They butchered me up. I need a Bible, baby. Are you reaching for it? Where'd it go? It's right there. It should be right there. Oh. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm going to get my dang on Bible now. I need to know where my Bible is. Where's the Bible at? I need it, man. No, I need a Bible. Oh. 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 I done left everybody hanging. Bible. Mess everything all up. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry, folks. I'm trying to find my Bible. I can't believe it. I don't have it sitting right out. Daggone it. Ah. I apologize, folks. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get to my Bible. It's just I've been trying to organize everything today because I don't know. I feel like something bad's going to happen. And Little Miss Prepper knows I've really been trying to organize stuff. And I've been charging every single thing there is to charge. And I can't believe I don't know where my Bible is, though. But I know, but I like to know where it's at, too, though. I mean, whew, that's something I always keep on hand. Because I'm a religious guy. Look what they done to me, Chacha. I ain't trying to show off, but see that dang old skin cancer. Look at chunk. See that chunk right there? A skin cancer they took out of me today. Wasn't it today? Yes. They took a chunk of skin cancer off of me right there, off of my cross today. Sure the heck did. I wasn't happy about that. But they had to take it. But thank you, Chacha. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, they got me good with that dang old... Them dang butchers got me good. But took a chunk of skin cancer off of me right there. That son just don't like me. I've had skin cancer. Well, because it used to be red before it turned gray. Yeah, good thing they caught it. It is. They caught some on my leg, too. And this on my leg, freaking, I'll show you. Now, is it okay if I show you? I don't want you to be like, oh, I don't want to gross nobody out or nothing, but it's not that bad, but dang old melanoma they got my leg and right there. That stuff ain't no joke, man, but they got it. Show me, Daddy. Wow. Thank you, Chacha. Thank you. But they got me good, man. And Little Miss Prepper, she was like, wow, when I came home. She didn't know how much they got me until, we was cleaned it up earlier. On my leg. Ooh, they got me good. Oh, you want to see it? Okay. Alright. I'll show you on my leg here. Whoa. I don't know if you can see that. Oh no, I can't see. Damn it. Dang on it. Look at that there where they got me. I don't know if you can see that. See where they got me? They got me there. I mean, a big old chunk out of there, boy. Of my leg. And then right there. See where they got it right there? Yeah, they got me good, man. I hope they got it all. They're gonna let me know, but they think they got it all. Yeah, I got a bandage on this and on my leg because the dang dogs wouldn't leave it alone, you know, so I had to cover it up. But the one on my under my shirt, Little Miss Prepper just cleaned it really good. And you think I should put a bandage on the one on my chest too? I didn't know if I should or not. You think I should? That dang old melanoma don't play, man. They got me. They made sure they got it all though. It was just a little spot, but it got it good. But yeah, if you think I should put a bandage over there, I will do that. Hey, sweetie, can you give me a bandage to put on my chest on this one here? Because it's pretty bad. Little Miss Prepper. I need a bandage to put on my chest. It's pretty bad. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Thank you. Yeah, I need a bandage, baby, to put on my chest. It's pretty bad. It's gotten worse since you saw it last. Thank you, Cha-Cha. I appreciate you. Now we got to get the dogs dog food tomorrow. Now that way there ain't no more egg tooting up in here. All right. Hat here. This off. Get some doctor in here. Alright, glad you're loud tonight. We just lost our cat, generic heart disease today, and we're glad they caught it and cut it out. Yeah. Yeah, they said say hello to little Miss Prepper. You want to put this on or you want me to do it? I'll do it. You want me to do it? Yeah, boy, they got me good. Look at that right there. You should have seen what they did in my leg, man. I got a big old chunk out of my leg. Ooh, I felt that. There we go. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Brenda. Get my hat back on. Thank you, Cha-Cha, for getting me to take care of myself. Yeah, I said hello to her, Son of the Desert. Yeah, and keep it clean. Yeah, definitely. We cleaned it up. Little Miss Prepper couldn't believe how much. They took a big old chunk out of my leg. And this here, because I don't know, about I don't know how long ago it was, but they took just a little bit out. And they called me up and said, you got to come back in here. We got to cut that out. That's dang on melanoma. So I went back and they dang sure wasn't playing with that knife. And they cut that stuff out. Cut me real good. Yeah, I know it's a terrible thing. You know, it's like losing a family member. Yeah, it's like losing a family member. Hey, Jess. Good to have you here. Yeah, I'll definitely keep them clean. I'm kind of OCD about keeping that stuff clean because I don't want no infection. Yeah, hang in there, hang in there. You know, this right here, I'll show you this tattoo. That one right there, that's when I love my animals so much. That's when that one was a bomb sniffing dog. And I worked him. And then when they retired him, I kept him. And then that's the day that he died of kidney disease. That's the day and the year and the month that he died of kidney disease. So they are like family. They are. They're like family. But yeah, thank you, Brenda. Thank you. Yeah, that's what they're like family. That's why I got the paw prints, and his name was Wolf. Cause he looked like a wolf, but his name was Wolf. He was a German Shepherd, but he looked like a dang on wolf. But he was a bomb sniffer, and I had him and I worked him, when I was working as a contractor. And then when they retired him, they were going to put him down. And I was like, And they were like, no, this dog is so mean that we got to. I was like, no, you ain't neither. So I had to sign a lot of paper and I had to pay up. But I got to take him home. And that dog lived to be 16 years old. And that's a long time for a big dog to live. Yeah, my 4 dogs are my babies. Chacha, you got 4 dogs too? I got 3, but you got 4? Yeah, I'm a dog saver. It's like these 2 right here was on death row. Dang mosquitoes. And I was like, And so we saved them. With my mom's help. I had my mama's help with these right here. I'm doing better. I'm doing better now. It's been a rough day, with Dad. It's been a rough day, but I'm doing better. Son of Dad's got 4 huskies. Man, them huskies are escape artists. Yeah, dang old little be 16 years old. No, I kept good care of them though, and just the best dog food and everything. That's when I had money. Yeah, Chacha, she's got the little dog over there. Nessie, come here. Nessie, give me Nessie, baby. Come here, Nessie. Come here, girl. Come here. Oh, come here, baby. Come on. Oh, I got her. I got her. Oh. Here's the little baby. Here's the little baby girl. She's so dang old, though, but My little Nessie. She, look, you got your eyes, girl. Where's your eyes? Aw. Yeah, her name is Nessie. This little Miss Prepper's baby, her little pride and joy right here. Yeah, them dang old huskies are escape artists, man. Them jokers, if there's a way to get loose, a husky's gonna find a way to get loose. Awesome. Yeah, look at little old Nessie. She's a little old baby. She's an old girl. This dog is really old. But she does all right to be so old. But she's an old dog. Yeah, she's an old girl. But she's spoiled. She's the only one that gets to sleep in the bed. She's the only one that gets to sleep in the bed. Yeah, we dog people here too. But she gets to sleep in the bed. Wow. Don't tell me she put you on the couch. Yeah. No, there is no couch in here. No, we all share the bed with the doggy. And actually, it's kind of funny because she shares the bed. She lets us sleep on her bed. Don't she? Lets Prepper. Yeah. Nessie lets us sleep on her bed. Yeah. Yeah. Put her back over there with her mama. There you go. Get back over there with mama. Yeah, she's a mama's baby. That one right there is. But she shares the bed with us. That's her bed. She just lets us lay on it. I'm trying to read everybody's chats. But yeah, we're going to get Chauncey. We get to get some dog food tomorrow instead of these dogs gassing us out with them eggs. I know, that's awesome. Chauncey, man. Wow. She's something else. Little Miss Prepper sounds exhausted. She is. Dad has wore us out today. Dad has wore us out. She has. But did you hear her say thank you? But she is exhausted. Dad has really been a handful. And tomorrow my dang girls, my daughters are coming over, and them girls is a hot mess, and they is just trouble. They just come over here and cause trouble. Get data. Oh, you did hear her? Thank you. I'm glad you did. She heard you, baby. Cool. Good. So, yeah, we're good, you know. We're tight with dogs up in here, but we're fine with it. That's her profession. Little Miss Prepper is a dog groomer. That's what she does, is groom dogs. She don't make a whole lot of money doing it, but she enjoys her job. And that means a lot, you know, to have a job that you enjoy. You know, so, and she's a good dog. Like the hog dog, he got cut up pretty good with barbed wire. He got caught up in some barbed wire, and she fixed him up real good, like a vet. Sure did. Yeah, I'm happy you did too, Brad's place. Welcome, welcome. Because we're family here. This channel is family. So mind your P's and Q's now, because we're family here. You know, we're up this late and we're family. You know, we're family. But have y'all been having any internet problems today? Because that, I don't know if y'all heard about that solar flare, but it caused us a lot of problems today with the internet. But it seems to have been working itself out now. We were nervous there for a little while. It shut down everything for a while. If you're keeping my demons with pepper. Okay. No, you had no problems, Chacha? Oh, cool. We have some serious problems out here. The whole neighborhood, and everybody's got different internet out here, too. So, I don't know what in the world. I guess Florida got hit worse, but they called it a Class X solar flare, whatever that means. Brenda said the town next to ours was without internet last week. Son of Desert said, now that you found us, Brad's place, you have to subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you, Son of the Desert. Thank you. You know, it's so awesome to have y'all to talk to, you know. And y'all are so good. Y'all know when I'm stressed. Like my last few videos, I was like, ooh, unhinged. But I'm calming down now. My PTSD really, and it wasn't the hurricane. It was just a chain of events. Because I got solar over here, and my solar's fine, man. I mean, I got it like really done right. I mean, as far as not getting blowed away or messed up. Like I have plexiglass over my solar panels and all. But Dad, he's got a Generac over there. And when the power went out, the Generac didn't work. Oh, Cha-Cha, you're going, good night. Good night, Cha-Cha. Thank you for coming in, and glad you came in. Yeah, sweet dreams, Cha-Cha. Sweet dreams, Cha-Cha. And I was worried, you know, because we haven't heard from you in a little bit. All right, good night. Good night, Cha-Cha. And sweet dreams. And thank you for stopping in and visiting and helping the babies out. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. And I plan on being up for a while. So if you wake back up, no, I may still be on here. So I'm just too stressed out to be going to sleep. Cha-Cha. Oh, that's awesome. Whole bunch of hearts. Cha-Cha out. Heart. Good night. Good night, Cha-Cha. Sweet dreams. Man, Cha-Cha is a blessing. I'll tell you, we would be in bad shape if it wasn't for Cha-Cha. We would. We wouldn't have the houseboat done, or not, we would be in real bad shape. Oh boy, get some dog food now. And I was getting worried. I hadn't seen Chachi in a minute, and I was starting to worry. I worry so much. Yeah, I about got it done. All I got to do with the houseboat, and thanks to Cha-Cha, because I got everything. I had to order the last motor and all, and that was possible. And the batteries, she got the batteries for the trolling motors. All I got to do now is take the roof off of this and put it on the houseboat, and the houseboat will be done for the most part. I mean, there's little things, little things here and there, but no, you ain't missed nothing, because what it is, I have videoed it from purchasing it for almost nothing, we got it for, recycling, it was really just an old raggedy old pontoon boat, but the most important thing was good. The pontoons on it are in perfect shape, and the frame on it in perfect shape. The rest of it, no good. But that was perfect, because that's all I needed was the good pontoons and a good frame. So I tore and a good trailer. It's on a good trailer too. Now that is the only, it's always something, but I'll get that. But I mean, I got a good trailer and everything. It's just tires, but I'll find some good used tires. That ain't not a problem. That's not a problem. I got that. So, but the trailer is in good shape. It's a good trailer, because it's just been sitting for a really long time. What happened was somebody bought it. I don't know how many what, but then it just got parked under some oak trees and set for a very long time, because I can tell that they didn't use it that much, because on them pontoons there's usually scuff marks on them and stuff, but the pontoons on this one, not no scuff marks at all, none, and that's rare. Because usually there'll be a scuff marks, but no, not one scuff mark on them pontoons. So when I seen that, I was like, what? Not one scuff mark. So I think somebody bought it and took it out a few times and then just parked it and just left it. Because a buddy of mine found it on Facebook Marketplace. Up in, I'm trying to think of the name of that place, but up towards North Florida a little ways. Not too far from here. But the pontoons are in great shape. And the frame is in great shape. And it was just like I needed. The rest of it just trashed. So I tore the deck completely off. See, that made it cheap, It was just perfect, like I said, because I'm trying to explain it the way I see it, Because all I needed was the pontoons and the frame. That was it. The rest of the stuff was all rotten and all, but that didn't matter because I didn't need any of that. So I tore all that junk off and I put a new deck on there. Okay? And then after I put the deck on there, I rigged it to work because I'm like, look, I'm going to run trolling motors because I use solar. And the trolling motors run off electricity. So, yeah, the trolling motors run off electricity. So, and I have solar. So I was like, yeah. So I tore everything off. The pontoons are like, I'm like, I hate to use the word proud, you know, but I'm proud. Them dang old pontoons are in great shape. I never seen a used pontoon boat that the pontoons were in that good a shape. Like I said, somebody had to buy that pontoon boat and took it out just a couple times and then just parked it. And then the weather ruined it. The part that didn't matter to me. So I tore everything off. I put a new deck on it. And then I framed it. And I got metal walls. Because see, this stuff, I can't use this kind of wood here. Because this kind of wood here, it gets wet, it just falls to pieces. It's no good on the water. That is no good with water at all. So this does me no good. But what the roof is made, I got a metal roof on here. And the walls, I framed the walls and I got metal walls. Really thin, light metal. I got a couple of pieces. If it was daylight, well, you know, I could probably show y'all. You know what? I'll show you. Even though it's dark, y'all should be able to see this. Let me turn this camera around. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, just bear with me for a minute. All right. Oh. All right. Oh, let me get my shoes on. Oh well, I need shoes, right? Oh, there's my shoes. I was wondering where my shoes were. Y'all give me just 1 second. I'm trying to show y'all what I got going on here. All right, got my shoes on. These dogs are tearing the place up. All right, you see this metal right here? That right there is this is the metal that I'm using for the walls. Okay? And look how light that stuff is. And it's aluminum. It's actually aluminum. See that? Well, anyway. That's aluminum. And so I made the outside walls with that right there. And this shed, see, well, you see that? I'm going to use that metal right there for the roof, for the houseboat, the pontoon boat. That's what I need that metal roofing for right there. But this is what the walls are made of. This right here is one of my #1 eating plants. I eat these right here. This right here. These are so good. See, I got a nice place. I hate to leave it. But these, I got lots of videos of me eating. Oh, I ain't got enough hands. I'm trying. Of me eating these right here. These are delicious. And they don't have no pokey things on them. But look at all this food. But anyway, so the walls are made of that. And look how light that stuff is. The only thing holding it down is that block right there, or it'd blow away. And I gotta watch out. These dang dogs are part gophers. But look, see this right here? That's the same metal. That's just aluminum. But I'm going to use this for the roof of the pontoon boat. Is this metal right here. And that's all I need. I'm good, man. All right, let me get this back in here. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take y'all on no dang old long trip there, but kind of excited, you know. Come on, get in here, boys. So, making a mess over here. I apologize that the place is a mess. But anyway, so now you see what I'm working with. Okay, just make sure you zinc your boat. You gotta protect it from corrosion. There's all kinds of them, but you should look at the ones that look like pancakes, okay? So did I kind of miss your comment further up, Brenda? Sorry. Yeah, I probably messed up too. I apologize. Can you take them with you and plant in a big bucket on your houseboat's porch? No. What I'm going to do is, all you got to do, okay, y'all want to go on another little quick trip? I'll show you. I'm going to show you again. Here we go. We're going on another field trip. All right. Let me turn the camera around again. Okay. Let me show you about these here. These things right here, all right? All you got to do, all of this started from just one of these. Just one. And you just break that off like that right there. Okay? And you can stick this in the ground anywhere. Dirt, sand, clay. It don't matter. You stick it anywhere and it will grow. And there's no, see, look, there's no sticky things. See how I'm not getting stuck? So all I got to do is just take, and I got videos showing me of picking these and cooking them and eating them. But just one of these right here, you just stick it in the ground, and all of this will grow from it. So all I got to do is just take a couple of these, stick them in the ground on the bank of the lake that I'm going to be on, and a big old patch of these will grow. And that's a lot of food right there. A lot of food. But this is aluminum. That's what I made the walls out of, because that wood's too heavy for one, and the water ain't going to hurt this at all. And you see what I mean? I'm talking about, see, I got eggshells down here, and and look at these dogs. Look at this. Dang old gophers. Somebody tries to sneak up on me, they're going to break their legs stepping in that hole. And see, I got these motion lights up. See them lights? Them's the best security lights that they are. But, anyway. Alright, let me get back in here. So, let me turn stuff back around. Alright. Y'all got me excited now. Come here, boy. Get in here. I'm missing the dog. Come here, come on. Get in here. Alright, there we go. Okay, so, what did I miss here? Okay. Look here, Brenda, all you got to do is email me and give me somewhere to mail them to. And I'll mail you a couple of those. And you just stick them in the ground, and just a couple. Everywhere you stick one in the ground, 8 months later, you're going to have a big old tree of them. And those things are delicious. They're really good, especially with bacon. And they grow like crazy anywhere. You don't got to water them. You don't got to fertilize them. You don't got to do nothing. You just stick them in the ground, in the sand or the dirt or anything. No, you ain't got to. You'll pay for shipping. Okay. Okay, look. My email is in the description of the channel. Okay? So, you just email me the address to send them to. And I just break them off, put them in a box, and mail them to you. You take them out of the box, you stick them in, it don't matter, dirt, sand, clay. They will literally grow in anything. And you don't have to water them. You don't have to fertilize them. Nothing. And they will grow like, I mean, like crazy. And there's no sticky things. And like I said, I got a lot of videos on here of me harvesting them, cooking them, and eating them. And to me, they got the consistency of okra. So if you like okra, you'll love them. And with bacon, if you put some bacon in there and boil them with some bacon, ooh, that's some good stuff. And literally, just a couple of them things, you'll have hundreds of pounds. That is a true survival food. That's a true survival food, because bugs don't mess with it. Animals don't mess with it. No water needed. It's a cactus, but it can handle a bunch of water if it, you know. So you don't gotta water it, but it can grow in a wet area. So it'll grow in a dry area or a wet area. It's a really good plant. And it grows like crazy. And if you got some bacon and you get you a big pot of it and put some bacon in there and cut it up and boil it in with that bacon, ooh, it's good. And then if you want to, you can cut you up some tomatoes and put in there. It's a true survival plant. Yeah, they'll grow in Arizona. Heck yeah, they'll grow in the Arizona desert. These things will grow anywhere. They'll grow anywhere. And they don't have no sticky things on them. So you don't got to worry about getting stuck. And literally all of that you just saw come from just one of those things. I stuck one in a pot and it grew, and I broke one off and stuck it in another pot and another pot, and next thing you know, I got all of them over there. I got a whole bunch of them over there by Dad's trailer. I had one that was like 12 foot tall that the storm blew it over. It's on the ground. But I've thought about eating that one. Yeah. So they grow great, man. And their taste really good. And I got them from, I have a Latino friend that lives here. And he's the one that got me eating them. He just gave me one. He said, I was at his house and I was eating. And I was like, man, what are you feeding me? This stuff is good. And he was like, it's that cactus out there. And I'm like, well, why come I ain't getting poked in the mouth? He's like, there's no of them on there. So I brought one home, just one. And now they're everywhere out here. That's like a famine food, man. If you just had that, it just grows like crazy. And you won't ever go hungry. Because there's like hundreds of pounds of food right there. And you cook it with bacon, it is so good. And then cut it up with a tomato and put it in there. It's so good. And when you boil it, it's got like the consistency of okra. It's really good. And like I said, I'll all you gotta do is email me, and I'll just I won't charge you or anything. Just whatever the shipping is, I'll just put them in a box, and whatever it costs to send them to you, just give me enough to do that. And that's all. And you just stick it in the ground anywhere, and within 6 months, you're going to have you a couple 100 pounds of that stuff. And I got a lot of videos on here, on this channel, of me cooking. It shows me cutting them down, cutting them up, putting them in a pot and cooking them with bacon and eating them. And that's all there is to it. It's really easy. It's a great plant. It really is a great plant. And it's like a survivalist plant, a prepper plant, because it don't take no water because it's a cactus. But if the area is wet, it still grows just fine. I haven't seen an environment that it hasn't thrived in. Anywhere I've planted that stuff, it grows great. Because I got friends that, because in Florida it's weird, like just a mile away would be nothing but all sand. And I can stick one in and just all sand, and it grows like crazy. And just a mile away it'll be all dirt. And I'll stick it in the dirt and it'll just grow like crazy. And just a mile away it'll be all like kind of wet. Grows like crazy. So it'll grow in a dry area, it'll grow in a wet area, it'll grow in the dirt, it'll grow in the sand. And it grows. And also, I got a lot of videos of me cooking them. Also, a certain time of year, you'll see like a flower bulb grow. And then it grows this pretty flower. Then the flower will die. But leave the bulb. And the bulb will turn red. And that red, you let it sit on the plant, and the more redder it gets, it tastes like eating candy. It literally is, it turns into like a fruit. And the red is like, it's the fruit of it. And it's like eating candy. It's really, really, really sweet. And no pokey things, and tastes really good. So, you got the green foliage. You cook it, boil it like you do okra. And anyway, okra, like you cook it with bacon, it's really good. You cook it with tomato, it's really good. And then when it grows its flowers and the flower dies off, where the flower's growing, it'll turn really red. And you pick that off, and that's like eating a piece of candy. Really good. You just can't go wrong with that stuff, man. Hey, I see you in here all the time. Dang on pronunciation problems, that heat stroke, dang on it. But hey, good to see you in here. But yeah, I got a lot of videos there, Brenda and Son of the Desert. I got a lot of videos of me picking and cooking and eating that. That's one of my main plants that I eat, is that right there. That's my go-to. When these things aren't, because I got to eat these, but when these aren't ready, and when the guavas are not ready, when I don't have another plant, I can always pick those and cook them and eat them. Always. But right now I got a bunch of these. So I'm eating a bunch of these right here. And I didn't show you the guava. Uh-oh. Y'all want to go on another trip? Let me get them keys out. I'm taking these guava trees with me, by the way. We going on another field trip. All right. We ain't got to go far, neither. All right. Let the dog out. All right. Okay. Come on, boys. I hope I don't step on these holes and break my neck. Look at this dang hole. Let me turn it around. Look at this dang hole. That thing's like 3 feet deep. These dogs trying to kill somebody. But look at all of them right there. Look at all of that. There's 300 pounds of cactus right there that you can eat every bit of that. But the young and tender little ones are the best. But let me unlock this gate here. Give me a second. As y'all can tell, I'm a little bit paranoid. I keep everything all locked up. And let me set this phone down for a second. Y'all just bear with me. Don't you even think about going out of this gate. Stop. Oh, I got so many keys. Just give me 1 second. I got like dang on 14 keys that all are the same color. There we go. There it is. Stay. Don't you even think about coming out of this gate. No, get back. Shut up. What are you looking at? Okay. Uh-oh. Almost blocked somebody. I hope I didn't block it. Okay, look here. All right, now we're going over here to the guavas. Look at these guava trees, boy. All right, look. See, they ain't ready yet. Now, I got 2 different kinds. See, these are not ready, but these things is loaded. I mean, they're you can't hardly see them because they blend in, but they are hundreds on here. Look at all these guavas. Look at all them guavas. I don't know if you can see them. Let me get closer. Look at all these. But see, there's two different kind of trees here. See, these are the red guavas. But the tree next to them, I just cropped all these. These came in like a week ago, and they were like hundreds on this one. These are the white guavas. And I got a couple of hundred white guavas off this one. And there's some more coming in. But I traded these for the eggs, the white guavas. I picked the last ones, actually today, and traded them for some eggs. There may be some on the ground. Let me look. Oh, they always fall on the ground when they're ready. It's hard to see at night out here, but I had to look during daylight. But anyway, see that these things produce 4 times. Look, see these are the white ones. But these guava trees produce 4 times a year. Look. There's more cactus. See, I got this stuff growing everywhere. Anywhere I stick it, it grows. Look at all that. Look at all that cactus. But look at these guava trees, man. And I traded guavas for the eggs. These are the white guavas. Those are the red guavas. Look at all. Let me see. Look at all these cactuses. Boy, oh boy. Look at all these. Hundreds of pounds of cactuses. Look at them all over the ground from the storm. You just drop it on the ground like that and they will grow. I'll take you on another little field trip. Since we're walking around, we might as well go for broke. If I can not fall over nothing out here. Here's my bathtub. There's my bathtub right there. Yeah, they're great survival food. But this is my bathtub. This is where I take my bath. Me and little Miss Prepper take our bath right here. And walking on over here, Dad's place. Gotta be careful around here. Dad, boy, he'll shoot first and ask questions later. Gotta be careful around over here. Daddy don't play, boy. But look at that cactus right there. That's the same cactus. Hundreds of pounds of it right there. Now, let me show you the one that fell over. Look at this one that fell over. Look at this. Look at all that food just laying on the ground right there. Uh-oh, I hear them dogs getting out the dang old fence. There they go. Here they come. Look at them. Look at them. They bad. Come on, get over here. Get in the fence. See, they snuck out the fence. If y'all hear a hog squeal, now I'm going to have to clean a hog. I'm going to be mad now. I don't feel like cleaning a hog right now. Get over here. Come on. Cody, get over here. Get over here. Come on, boys. They are so bad. They are in big trouble now. They done snuck out the fence. Get over here. Come here. Get over here, Duke. Get your ass over here. Come here. See what I got to deal with? Get over here. Come on. Thank God they didn't win no hog. Get in this fence. Get in here. Get in there. Woo, got lucky. They didn't get on no dang hog, boy. God almighty. Oh. Let me close this up here. Y'all bear with me now. These dang dogs. I gotta put stuff down. Hold on now. Don't leave me now. I am so glad they didn't get a hog, because I'd be out there, they would have killed that hog. Oh, get away from there. They'd have killed that hog, and I would have had to clean it. And I'd have been madder than hell having to clean a hog this late. Y'all get in here, you little shits. Get in there. That was a close one. Alright, let me turn this back around. Okay. Alright, well, y'all went on a field trip. Boy, I'm glad they didn't get no holes. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, dang on. Okay, so what I miss? Yeah, man, those are beautiful plants. There's no plastic duck in. Yeah, these dogs killed a hell out of hogs, man. Especially that one. Wait a minute, let me fix this here. This one here, that one right there, he catches a hog. I'm lucky that they weren't no hogs out there, or I'd be cleaning the hog right now. But he catches them. He just bites and barks and bites and barks and bites and barks. He grabs a hold of them and he don't let go until they're dead, or until I get them with a knife and they bleed out. And then I gotta clean them. Then I gotta cook them. But my butcher ain't coming out this late at night. Usually, they kill a hog. Yeah, they killed lots of hogs. Usually when they kill a hog, I'll call my butcher and he'll come get the hog and take the hog and clean it the way I want it. Like, if it's a big hog, I will want sausage. But I try to have them just catch the female hogs. Okay, you just emailed me. All right, cool. Cool, son of the desert. Now, the boss lady over there, little Miss Prepper, she does all the emailing and stuff. So when she checks the email tomorrow, then we'll figure out it and mail you some of them cactuses. And like I said, they don't got no sticky things on them at all. And they are really good. And they'll grow anywhere. Dry, wet, dirt, sand, clay. I planted them next to the river where it flooded. And then and they taste good. Like I said, I got a whole dang on here of foraged plants, because I forage plants. Not a problem, son of the desert, not a problem at all. Dang on, Chacha missed all that. Oh man, I didn't show you this tree. I ain't going back out there, these dogs. But I got this tree out there too. I'm eating these right now because there's so many of these. You have to eat like seasonally, I'm eating these right now. First it was the white guavas. And the last of them that were ready, because there's more green ones It's weird. I've never had guava trees that produce 4 times a year, but those produce 4 times a year. And I think it's because I think them being under that street light's got something to do with them producing so many times a year. I don't know. I think that street light's got something to do with that. And also, though, they're a hybrid. Like the white ones and then the red ones. In Mexico, they produce all year round. Okay. Okay. So, but here it's like 4 times a year. It's a bumper crop. So they always producing a little bit, but like 4 times a year, man, it'll like a couple hundred all at one day. You got to pick like a couple hundred of them. And like I said, I just pick them, take them right down there and trade them for eggs. All the eggs I want. They literally fight over the guavas down there. And they'll give me all the eggs I want for the guavas. And so I don't got to raise no chickens because they give me all the eggs I want. That's why I'm going to hate it when I got it made out here, you know, as far as everything growing. And there's 5 acres back there of all oak trees, which is good wood to cook on. And there's wild hogs all over the dang old place out here. And then Dad, he's got that Generac. See, that's what started on PTSD. What kicked it off this last time was hurricane, not a problem. But when the power went off, I didn't know I had power. My solar, it's good. It's not going nowhere. But Dad called and said, hey, my power's off. And I'm like, what do you mean? You got the Generac over there. He's like, the damn Generac didn't turn on. So I went over there and I was like, well, shit, I didn't have a key to it. It's got a key on there. And so I came back in and I'm looking for the key. Then next thing you know, Little Miss Prepper's on the phone talking to him. So I'm in here digging around trying to find a key. I look out there and she done got the whole side panel off that Generac. Wow. If the power would have came back on, it would have been hot. And literally, if she would have touched the wrong stuff, it would have killed her graveyard dead. So I flipped my lid. I was like, I got on that phone and man, I was not nice. Because I was like, you had a woman take the panel off of this thing when the power could have come on at any time and electrocuted her, and it went downhill from there. And so next thing you know, boy, I was raising hell, and my PTSD started kicking up, and they came out finally, because when Dad gets hot, he gets real bad sick. So they came out finally and they didn't fix it worth a crap. But when she could have got killed, that made my PTSD like, and just now I'm like starting to chill. Because I don't know if you looked at my last few videos, like from yesterday, and I was, what? You know. But now, you know, I'm chilled out. Okay. Did you mention some time back that you're planning on having some secret gardens? Yeah, guerrilla garden. Yep, I'm going to be planting them cacti. I already got some out there. I already got some out there by the lake that I'm going to be putting the houseboat at. And all I got to do with the houseboat is everything's done. Thanks to Chacha. The right batteries, because the trolling motors, the trolling guy said you got to use these kind of batteries or you're going to mess some motors up. So I got the right batteries that I'm going to run the trolling motors off of. The rest, the whole solar system that I got here, that I'm too embarrassed to show, because it's, maybe I will show y'all. Let me think about it. But because I got motorcycle batteries and lawnmower batteries, anything that'll hold a charge, I got all rigged up out there. But the trolling motor's got to run off a certain battery or it'll mess them up. And them trolling motors are expensive, buddy. And so now the only thing I got to get now is tires for the trailer. But other than that, man, we good. And I'll come up with the tires, man. But that roof, that metal roof, I'm taking this metal roof off. That's the only thing. I got a big old tarp over it now. I got the walls put up. I got, you seen that sheet metal? I got it all sheet metaled in. The only thing that ain't on there is the roof. And then I got to take this solar system and put it on the roof, because that's the only place I got to put it, you know. And the panels. 'Cause there's... Oh, man. Somebody just started... Y'all check me out on Rumble, by the way. It's All American Prepper 13 on Rumble. I can say things on there I can't say on here. But it's All American Prepper and the number 13 on Rumble. But anyway, you seen the metal on here, on this roof here. Well, I'm going to use this metal for the roof of the houseboat. That's all that's missing. I got a big old tarp over top of it. When Dad passes away, I'm going to take the metal off this roof, put that on top of put that on the pontoon boat, which is now a houseboat, and then I'm putting the solar panels on the roof, and then the batteries, I got to that heat stroke. Strategically put the batteries to where they're not all heavy in one place. I gotta kind of space the batteries out. And because of the dogs, I got it like this much room where you can walk all the way around the cabin part, the sleeping quarters, the living part, you know, where you can walk all the way around the outside of it with chain link fence up. That way I ain't got to worry about a gator grabbing one of the dogs off the... Oh, thank God. I thought I done got shut down there for a minute. But the gators will grab the dogs and pull them slap off the freaking houseboat and eat them. So I got chain link fence all the way around, and this much room where the dogs can run all the way around the sleeping quarters that's in the middle of the pontoon boat. Now, it's not going to be as much room as is inside of here, because this is 8 by 10. 8 by 10? 8 by 10. This is 8 by 10 on the inside of here. The houseboat is going to be 6 by... I'm trying to think of the... It's going to be 6 foot long instead of 8 foot long. I mean, it's going to be 6 foot long instead of 10 foot long. And it's going to be about 6 foot wide. More like 5 foot wide. It's enough room to put my bed in, my air conditioning, and my little table right here. Shit. And my little table right here. It's really all I need. And then enough room for my little bucket, you know, my 5-gallon bucket. Did you mention some time back that you are planning on having some... Yeah, okay. I don't know if you would like to live around gators. Yeah, I'll eat gators, man. I was born in Florida. Them dang gators better look out for me. And I do got a place that, at the ocean I could take it to. But there's not no privacy there. See, where I'm going, there's privacy, you know. It's like a chain of lakes, and I can have privacy, and I can grow a gorilla garden. Like I already got the cactuses growing out there and everything. In the ocean, there is a place where I can put it at the ocean, and it's even got a place where I can take a hot shower too. But there's no privacy at all. So what I was thinking about doing was staying out on the lake most of the time, and the lake is not very far from Little Miss Prepper's job, okay? Because she got a little old blue car out there. That's her car. It's not very far for her to drive from the lake to her job and back. Not far at all. But where the places at the ocean that I can stay for free. No money at all. For free. It's just too far for her to drive back and forth to work every day. So I was thinking that I'll stay at the lake most of the time, and when she can take a week off work and I can take a week or two off work, that's where the trailer comes in for that pontoon boat. Because it's a good trailer. I just got to get tires for it. It's always something, but I'll get the tires. But I can, my buddy, he's got the truck and all that. I'm not buying no truck or none of that there. I got a buddy of mine that's got a truck that'll pull it anywhere I want to go. And the only thing I got to do is give him gas money. That's it. So I don't need to buy no truck. I ain't buying no truck. I got my motorcycle. She got her car. I give my buddy some gas money. He'll pull it anywhere I want it to go. So maybe a few times out of the year, I'll give him the money and have him pull it to the ocean and drop it there and stay there for a week or two. on the ocean. And let me get a pen and paper. I'm going to show you how awesome this is. Let me draw. Whoa, I'm busting my ass. Let me find the dang pen and paper. What little Miss Prepper did with it. I don't know what she did with it. Anyway, I'll show you with this right here. Okay, you see this? Look here. Alright. There's like a key. Okay, it's an island. Alright. So, you cross the bridge and you'll come to a whole bunch of islands. It's like the Keys, but it's not down in the Keys though. It's way closer. But on this side over here is the ocean. On this side over here is where I can anchor the pontoon boat, the houseboat. And I can stay there for free. Don't cost nothing. And the local people that live there, they complain about it. But there's a lot of people living there. And there's a lot of people been living there for years. But one, it's too far for her to drive back and forth to work. And too far for me to drive back and forth to work. Not really, because I'm on a motorcycle, but no privacy, you know. Out there on the lake is privacy, and it's too far for her to drive. But we can, when we feel like it, I can call my buddy, and he can bring the trailer, and I can load the houseboat on the trailer, and he can pull it to the ocean and unload it on the back side of the little key, little islands, and I can stay there. And there's literally a couple hundred yards away, there's like a public shower where we could literally go and take hot showers there. And there's restaurants there, and man, it's nice. But I just don't think I'd fare well living there around all those people like that. No, I'd be better off living out there on the lake. And it's like 45-minute drive to her work, compared to hour and a half one way to the ocean where I would be at. So our vacation, I'll just have it took in there to the ocean, and we'll stay there for a couple weeks. And then when me and her go back to work, have the freaking houseboat took back to the lake and just stay back there. And also, the lake, there's wild hogs all around there. There's deer all around there. So when it comes deer season, I can legally hunt there. And it's fresh water. So I can catch bass and whatever. But I can take a bath in it too. And I can filter that water. I don't even got a jug water. But really though, when she goes to work every day to where she works at, I'm gonna have her take these water jugs with her and fill these up every day and bring them back. That way we got fresh water to do whatever we want to. I mean, I could take a bath in the lake, but and the water's pretty clear. But I know her. She gonna wanna wash off with clean water. So I done got it all figured out, man. It's really gonna be nice. Let me read the thing here. Didn't you mention some time back that, yeah, it's going to be, we call it a guerrilla garden. And then I don't know if you would like to, yeah, gators. I'm not worried about gators at all. That's why I got the fence up, bordering around the pontoon boat. It's just chain link fence, 5 foot tall. That way the dogs can literally run around our sleeping area. But most of the time they're going to be inside, with us. Because, see, I used to be red. Before this turned gray, I was red. And that sun don't play with me. As you see, I got skin cancer. So I don't do too good out there in that sun. So most of the day, we're going to be inside with the solar, with the air conditioner running, and for free because it's solar. And the trolling motors are electric, so I'm going to charge the trolling motor batteries with the solar, so I don't got to buy no gas. And and those trolling motors are silent, so I can just ride all around that lake, nice and quiet, like looking, and if I see a hog or whatever, I can just turn the old hog boy loose, which normally I'd be getting on his rear end right now about getting out of this fence like that. Because I got witnesses, I didn't want y'all to see me spank these dogs for running loose like that. They know they ain't supposed to get out of that fence like that. Look at him. Look at that. Look at that. He knows. He knows, boy. Look. He knows. Look at that. That's a face of guilt. But no regret. Now see, if I'd have got that rear end, you'd be seeing the face of regret. But no regret, no guilt. They got lucky. Yeah, man, I got it all planned out. And I'm not going to be in no 30-year mortgage. And my houseboat is paid for. And all I got to do is tear the roof off here and put the roof on there. And then put the solar on there. And then put the air conditioner in there. And have a haul to the lake. And I got rod and reels. I got a cast net. I got freaking trout lines. I'm set, man. I got a guerrilla garden, growing out there, which is the cactuses and stuff. And all I got to do is get some of them guavas and just bury them in the ground, and they'll grow. Guavas grow wild down here in Florida. I mean, you just throw a guava down, and if you don't mow it over and pull it up or nothing like that, guavas grow wild down here. So I'm going to take some of them guavas with me, and I'm going to plant some of them guavas out there too. And after a couple years, because them guava trees that y'all just saw 2 years ago, they were that big. That big 2 years ago. And you seen how big they are now? Them things grow like crazy, man. And they produce a lot. Now these take a long time to, to grow and all. But them guavas, they go from that tall from 2 years later to that right there. Sure enough. So I got it planned out. I'm not completely retarded. you know, and when I'm working, I'm head of security at that club. I do okay, and because I ain't gonna have no light bill because it's solar. Now I will have to replace a battery once in a while because you can only cycle electricity through a battery so many times. Let me see what she wrote there. Alright, Son of Dad wrote, my plan is to get me a school bus one day and build it out to an RV. My wife desperately wants to go on vacation to Florida. So I might just stop by at your anchor place one day. Look here. My hell, you better stop by there. I will be offended if you don't. I will make room. Not a problem. Not a problem. Because where the lake is, where I'm going to have the boat, there's a campground right by there. And you can stay at the campground. And I can have her take, because she's a dog groomer, okay? So when she goes to work, I don't let her leave here without taking one of these dogs. And the reason why is because there ain't nobody gonna mess with her when she's got one of these dogs with her. So for safety reasons, she takes a dog with her to work. And she's a dog groomer, so they got a bunch of kennels. So she just puts them in a kennel, and walks them during the day and all. But she can take all the dogs to work with her. Sometimes she does. And so when you come down to Florida, just get you a spot at the campground. I'll have her take all the dogs to work with her. And I'll pick you up and we'll scoot on out there to the best fishing spot and fish and catch fish and cook them and eat them and live good, man. And, I don't know how y'all live and all, but some of my friends do like going to the strip club, and I am head of security there, so there's that. And some of my friends' wives like going to the strip club too. And I know all the girls. I mean, they call me dad, and I don't mean in a bad way. I mean, I'm literally old enough to be their dad. And I treat them as if they were my children because I'm literally a glorified babysitter. Really. And so I do look out for them girls, man. And they make good money. And I do all right, I'm not going to get rich doing that job, but I do all right, and I enjoy it. And not many people can say they got a job that they enjoy. I made enough money to where I had enough money put back where I paid for my mom to get buried and everything. The only thing I didn't have enough money for is to get her headstone. I never been in a strip club and with my wife with me. Hey, that's cool, man. You ain't gotta go. I would never force nobody to go to the strip club. It's like when X came down and visited, he didn't go to the strip club. No, he didn't. When ex-New York Prepper came down and visited, ex-OG, he didn't go to strip club. That's that's up to you, you know. Me, personally, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go. There's nothing there for me. I'm married. I'm happily married. I don't cheat on my wife. And believe me, I'm around some beautiful girls, butt naked. That's a butt naked strip club where I work at, but no, I ain't messing with them girls. And not only that, it's disrespectful, for security to what we call in the business creeping on the girls. Because the girls don't like that. They don't like that at all. They're there to make their money. And security's job is to protect them, not be creeping on them and, perverting out and all that, That's why young guys don't make good bouncers at strip clubs. Guys my age, as long as they can fight, make good bouncers at strip clubs. Like if you see my short, you see Tiny, that big guy. That's my right. He don't be messing with them girls, but he's my age. So, they like to hire guys my age that can handle our business, but is old enough to where we ain't gonna be creeping on them girls, man. It's too much work, and no, I just ain't got that much energy. Nope. I don't got that much energy. And I'm gonna protect them girls, and I will go to war for them girls. And I don't judge nobody. They're there to do their trade. Just like me. I'm no different. I put my body on the line just like they put their body on the line. No difference. The only difference is people trying to be funny with them, people trying to kill me. That's the only difference. This my first time visiting your channel. You came up through my reels. Nice to meet you, brother. I'm from California. Cool. I'm glad you're here. Y'all, please subscribe to the channel because I'm trying really hard to get a certain number of subscribers. I've never had this many subscribers, but lately, because of the way the world is, people are starting to find value in my content. Because normally, I'm talking about foraging, knife fighting, knife self-defense, how to defend against a gun, a real world experience of self-defense and of foraging and survival. Like I did a video the other night that I taught people how to grab a revolver a certain way where it will not work. And I also taught them how to, if somebody's got a semi-auto, how to manipulate it a certain way where it will not work. And a lot of people's like, that's BS. I'm still alive. So, oh, did I make it, Moose Man? I made it, Moose Man. See, Moose Man, tell him, don't I know what I'm talking about? I know how to make that revolver not work. I know how to make that semi-auto not work. I made it, Moose Man. Now, Moose Man, look, tomorrow we going to make this work right now, and we're going to do that live, because I'm aggravated and upset that we couldn't get it going right, you know. But because of the way the world is, Moose Man, see, he's a very smart man, and their APP has some good advice. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Wow, I made it. Yes. That was my goal, man, was to make that many subscribers. I made it. Thank God. It's 8 years it took me to get there. But here lately, because, you know, Moose Man, it wasn't that long ago, you know, I was not even 15,000, man. But here lately, people's been finding my content really freaking important because of what the hell's going on in the world and all. You know, that's funny, Moose Man, because that's my new goal. I told Little Miss Prepper, I was like, when I make it to 22,000, then I'm going to want to make it to 25,000. So, you nailed it, Moose Man. You nailed it, brother. Thank y'all. Thank you, Son of the Desert. Thank you, Brenda J. I made it. Yes. It's hard work. I made it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Yeah. Man, you know, because I've had a rough time, you know, losing my mom, my dad's sick and all that there, you know. It's good to get some good news, you know, to show that you're growing. Yeah, great minds think alike, Moose Man, because that's exactly what I told Little Miss Prepper. I was like, man, I'll be glad when I get to 22,000. And then when I get there, I'm going to want 25,000. And, so that's my next goal now. But yay, I made it. Man, I'm so happy. And Cha-Cha, because the dogs, I've been eating dog food, man. Help me out to where I can get dog food now. So there's that too. Man. Because, you know, normally, you know, I work and I don't ask nobody for nothing. But since my dad been sick, I ain't been able to work. So I ain't had no money. That's, you know, you don't work. Well, me, I don't know how y'all, but me, if I don't work, I don't got no money. So, and Dad won't let hospice take care of him. He will not let the VA come out and take care of him. Only me, or my wife, or my daughters, and that's it. And occasionally, he's got a cousin who'll come by and help me out. And when it's a big help, by the way, when he does. And he's got a nephew that does what he can, but he's got diabetes real bad, and his feet are real bad. But he does what he can to help, you know. All right, Son of the Desert, I appreciate you being here and sticking with me, man. And you were here to where I made it. I made it to the 20 TCSOTD. Let's see what the heck's going on here. I'm not sure what that means, Moose Man. Let me think. TC. You guys have a good night and great day tomorrow. Oh, I get it. Okay, it just took a minute. It took me a minute, bud. It just took me a minute. Yeah, thanks, Son of the Desert. Thank you, bud. I appreciate you hanging in there. Take care, buddy. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate all my mods. I got the best mods there is. But if there's anything, anybody wants to ask me about, foraging, hunting, survival, whatever, I'm here to answer questions too. But I will be, man, I've been going for a little while. So here in a little while, I will be, thank you. And I know Moose Man appreciates that. But I appreciate you, Son of the Desert, man. You're a great mod. I got the best mods, man, on YouTube. I got the best ones on YouTube. I got real blessed. Real blessed. So thank you, Son of the Desert, and you have a good night. And thank you for helping me out. And I'm glad you was here when I made that 22,000 mark. Yes. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody. And hey, All American loves them super chats now, okay? Because I haven't been able to work in almost 4 months. Because I've been taking care of my dad. And as of right now, YouTube is my only income. Now my wife works, but she's got her own bills and her own, her own. That's the way we do things. And I got my own, Okay, what do I think about the dock strike? Should we be concerned? We should be very concerned. Exactly, Moose Man. Man, Moose Man, you are on point. It depends on how long the strike goes. That is the answer. That's the answer. But we should be very concerned. Because that's literally our logistics. Meaning, anything that ain't made in America, and I mean from the ground up. Like, even if it's made in America, if they got import parts to make it, there's a problem. What are good places for deer hunting? It's all according to where you're at. What state are you in? It's all according to where you're at. California? Man, now you got them dang old game wardens in California don't play. So you got to be careful. So you got to keep it legal hunting in California. But for me, I have my best luck in the swampy areas. If the strike lasts a month, stuff we import will become short in supply. Yes. But I guess you've seen them big old bucks I got, down here in Florida, man, and that's on public land. Swamp. I always hunt the swamp. That's where I get the big bucks, is the swamp. Right when it's getting daylight or right before it gets dark, during the rut, when they're stupid, the swamp. I find a wet area and like down in a hollow or any wet swampy area is where I have my best luck getting the big bucks. And Moose Man hunts deer off his front porch. It's like me, I hunt hog right out here. I'm lucky that these dogs didn't catch a hog a while ago. Because I do not feel like dealing with no hog right now. I don't. Okay, so it's a darn, I hope it's over soon. First time here. Thanks for answering my question. Yeah, because the longer the strike goes on, it's going to be a Charlie Fox trot, man. Because the prices are, and every business just looking for an excuse to raise prices. But anything imported, the prices are going to go up. And it's going to hurt our economy. Yeah, the domino effect. Exactly, Virginia Roots. I got the best mods in the world. Yeah, 80% of our goods are imported, and that includes oil tankers from the Middle East. APP pop. Yeah, dead on. The domino effect. Exactly. Pot pie. Moose man. Oh, wow. But yeah, this could turn into a very serious problem. And, the way things are going, of course, it's going to turn into a very serious problem. Everything has been lately. I mean, what hasn't? So, if this strike goes on, they're going to, any job that they can fill with artificial intelligence, they're going to do with AI. But there's a lot of them jobs that AI cannot do. Moose Man's right, there's a lot of them jobs that AI can't do. But any job that AI can do, they're going to fill that job with AI. That's one of the reasons why they're going on strike, is because they're complaining about the AI doing a lot of their jobs. Virginia Roots? Yep. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. The doc guys are getting played. The guys that are in control of this strike are probably the deep state, and encouraging them to do this strike to put more pressure on our economy. How's that I hear? It sounds like a damn generator running out there. But yeah, you're right, Virginia Roots. I absolutely believe that it is sabotage. What's your favorite food to eat? See, here's the thing. I'll eat anything. So let me think, what's my favorite food to eat? That's hard to say. It's all according to the mood I'm in. Like, a lot of times you ask me that, and I will say Kentucky Fried Chicken. And then other times I would say the back strap off a deer with, let me get it. Where is it at? Let me find it. With these right here. The back strap of a deer seasoned with this right here. And with this melted and poured all over it. And what is this? This is bacon grease. So I like to get the back strap of a deer, melt the bacon grease, pour the bacon grease all over the back strap of the deer. That way this will stick to it really good, and cook it over an open flame. And Moose Man said lots of cheese, grains, dry goods, and